Victor.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello there, Borns. It's Victor, King of the Borns with...
Give me a break, man. Give him a break because he sure deserves one. And when he's back from his break, you'll see his parts made in Japan. He is the man. So give him a break.
That's Mully in Shizuoka at what headquarters there? What's it called? Home base?
Yeah, home base.
Anyway, and today Mully's brought something to my attention that's very important. We have to talk about.
Yeah, this is something.
What are we talking about, Mully?
We're talking about deflowering women.
Deflowering women. I can't believe we're going to make a video about this. Okay,
Taking
why are
their
we talking
virginity.
about this?
I'm having focus problems here. There we go. Okay. All right, we're focused
Because
and ready
why are we
to go.
talking about this?
Okay, so there's an article, Victor, on Rocket News 24.
Right, that's where I get all my news.
Deflowering services for virgin women are now a thing in Japan, apparently. Okay, and it starts out...
Again, a slightly misleading title, but once you read the article. But.
Yeah. So anyway, in modern-day Japan, entering into the marriage or dating market without any prior experience puts ladies at a serious disadvantage from the start, with many women living with their parents until they get married, and with people getting married later in life. There's a rise of women who remain virgins into their 30s. So now there's apparently a service whereby women can hire someone to take their virginity in order to raise their market appeal to future potential husbands.
Wow, raise their virginity, huh?
Yeah. Give them some value.
That's the first time I've ever heard of your virginity no longer being kind of an obstacle.
Right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. When we were growing up, it virginity, it was a virtue, right?
Let me give you my parents' background. Remember, my parents come from Peru, so my dad met my mom when she was 15 or 16. My dad was 7 years older.
Okay.
And they would go out on dates to the movie with a nun. I'm not kidding. A nun as a chaperone.
Jesus
Every
Christ.
date, they'd go to the movies, sit together. Nun would be sitting right behind them to make sure no hanky-panky went on. And my mother assures me she was a virgin when she was married. Actually, she assured me she was a virgin for like 20 years after she was married too. But who knows?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, my parents have never had sex.
That ever came up in the conversation. But what about your parents?
My parents have
bad mouth our parents.
My parents have never had sex.
Well, yeah, I mean that's disgusting. Why would they do that?
Right.
Parents you're talking about.
Who would even want to imagine that? You know, although I'm sure there are people out there that do. But yeah, anyway, it says while in the past virginity in a potential wife was considered not only an asset but an absolute necessity, times have now changed. It seems that many men would prefer their new life partner to bring some experience to the table, but what to do if you're a woman in her 30s who has kept her bits and pieces to herself?
Where do they get that information? Like,
you got me.
Now, Mully, I'm going to ask you a personal question. Of course, you don't have to answer if you like. We're both married men, so this is something we probably shouldn't be talking about. But
that's okay.
Would if you were single again? Yeah. God forbid, if we were single again, and you met a girl and you were dating her for a little while, and then you realized that she was a virgin, would that increase her appeal or decrease her appeal?
In my opinion, personally, I think it would increase her appeal.
Increase her appeal.
Well, okay. Well, that would depend. If she's like 40 and she's still a virgin, I'd kind of be wondering, wow, what took you so long?
Right.
But at the same time, like the article says, a lot of these women are living at home and more women are working. They don't have time to date, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I guess it happens. As long as she wasn't like, a weirdo,
Right. As long as she wasn't a weirdo.
Okay. Maybe a little bit of experience would be, but no guy wants to hear about, getting nailed by the offense line of the 49ers,
Right. That would be an honor, I would think, but are they a good team?
Right.
I don't follow football, but what if it was the Super Bowl champs? But
yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you a true story. When I was in college, I had this girlfriend who she was actually the Miss Poland of New York beauty pageant winner, and she was gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. And she was very intelligent. She was she ended up being a lawyer. Went to NYU Law School, became a lawyer. But she was a virgin when I met her. Okay. And I found the experience to be quite a pain in the ass. Well, maybe, yeah, it was more like she didn't know what she was doing, and I had to explain things. And of course, I was patient, but maybe if I had really been in love with her, it would have been more. I would have been more patient. I wouldn't have seen it as such a pain in the ass. But for me, it seemed more like I was teaching somebody to do something.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind the teaching.
Well,
but
she
then
took
again,
notes. She was taking notes.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're with somebody that's a virgin, oh my God! I mean, what if they don't like sex afterwards? You know, then you've got a
lesbian.
Then you've got a conundrum on your hands, right?
What if they become a lesbian? There you go. That's possible too. I turned into a lesbian.
Yeah.
Not such a bad thing to turn somebody into. I mean,
there's anything wrong with that, right?
Lesbians are not so bad. I got nothing against lesbians. We should clear that up. This channel is not against lesbians. Just make sure everyone understands that. By the way, I have to remind you that my camera and both our cameras are on the 12-minute limit today, so we're going to see if we keep this short.
Right.
But the funny thing about this article is that it turns out the article says it's a thing in Japan, right?
Right.
But the website. By the way, do we know the name of the website?
The service is run by Lost Virgin Cafe. It doesn't give a website.
Well, Google that if you want that. But Lost Virgin Cafe.
Lost Virgin Cafe.
And it's run by a guy, just one guy, right?
Yeah, one dude, and he takes it upon himself to do the deflowering. Now, here's the thing. It says here the service is run by this Lost Virgin Cafe, which currently has a 2 to 3 month waiting list for new applicants.
Wow.
Which it accepts through its official website. But then at the bottom, they kind of step on their dicks on that one. Where is it? Oh man, I should have looked this up quicker. Talk, Victor, while I'm looking for this.
No, well, what's the big deal? The fact is, there's one guy running the whole thing, right? And he says he's average looking,
right?
And he guarantees it will be pain free, which I find I'm not to insult this particular fellow, and this has no relation. This is not related to the fact that he's Asian, but how can you say that unless?
Right.
I mean, really, there's no matter what size you are, if you're going to penetrate and de-virginize a woman, she's not going to be a virgin anymore, and that's probably going to be painful.
Right.
No matter how you look at it.
I can't find it, but somewhere in this article it says that there's not many people doing it. But they said there's a 2 to 3 month waiting list. I don't get that.
Well, he claims he's serviced 200 women.
Yeah.
So
and supposedly only charges for the hotel fee.
Right.
Yeah, so he's doing it for free. He's doing it out of the warmness of his heart.
Well, I think it might also be. Here's what I think. He's probably charging for the hotel fee, but they're going to his house and he's taking the money. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm guessing. And because you can't say you're charging for sex because that would be prostitution.
Right.
Which in Japanese is called honban, by the way.
Okay.
If you go to a particular sexual service place, there are places where they have certain blowjob bars and handjob bars. From what and soap lands, which I think they conduct both, right? But that's all illegal, but it happens. But some places will do the honban, which is the going all the way thing.
I'd like to add here, Victor. It says, while looks and body type don't matter, the service will turn away those who have any known sexually transmitted infections, those with poor hygiene, and those with severe body odor.
Yes, well, that's basically those are my stipulations.
That's pretty straightforward. And it also says that if any of these women are carrying a little bit of extra chub, as he says it, as the article says, extra chub. I didn't say that.
Right.
He also claims to offer specialized diet advice to women whose virginity status is apparently a direct result of carrying some extra chub.
Wow.
And it says, what a guy.
Yes. Well, there are people for everyone, and there are fat people who. Right. You know any fat people, Mully?
Only the one I see in the mirror in the morning.
But there are fat people who have fat girlfriends, and
sure,
it's not a big deal. Some people actually like prefer the.
Yeah.
Have you ever been approached because of your size, or specifically?
I've never felt that. No.
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 Not really. Okay. That would be interesting. I've never been with a big guy before. So.
Yeah, I've never felt that my weight is an issue. Like meeting women. Like you hear a lot of fat guys like, oh, she doesn't like me because I'm overweight. You know, I don't think women are as shallow as we are.
Right, we are much shallower.
If you've got some confidence and some swagger and you can present yourself, and make her laugh. You know.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. We have the no fat chicks posters and all that stickers and stuff, but we don't have no fat dicks or
Right.
no fat guys posters.
Right. I mean,
women are better people than us. I have to admit. But
yeah, I mean, look at me. I'm a big fat tub of goo, and I've got a hot wife. So, yeah.
But to be fair, you weren't always that big.
No, I wasn't. No. But I was heavy when we met. So.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got a wonderful wife. She's very nice.
Yeah, when we met, I think I was about 280 pounds of chewed bubble gum.
Okay. 280 pounds. That's 100. Well, that's pretty big. That's about 40, 50 kilograms more than I am. But it's not huge.
Right.
I mean, that's big, but it's not huge. So
all right, Victor. We're at the 11:30 mark.
Okay, so that's it. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about virginity? Is it more valuable to you or not? And
would you provide your services?
Only in Japan. What WTF Japan?
Right.
but thank you always for providing us with funny stories.
Right.
Anyway, that's it. Don't be shallow if you're a guy. If you're a girl, thank you for not being shallow. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, please. Go check out Warmouth Strat on his channel in Shizuoka. Talk to you guys soon.
See you guys.
Peace out. Hey guys, it's Victor, Gimmeabreakman, Flakers, King of the Morns, Godfather J Vlogging, and thank you for watching the video. That was Warmouth Strat in the other window. Thanks, Mully, for making a video with me. We do quite a few videos. We try to do 1 or 2 a month, maybe more when we can. This is my edited channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And my unedited channel is Gimmeabreakman. There's links in the description to that. On that channel, my output is quite a bit higher, almost daily videos. I've got my laundry videos, super long ass videos, where I just blabber, blah, 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 on and on about whatever is at hand, answering stupid questions. Long ass videos we call laundry videos because you don't have to watch them. Just do your laundry, turn them on, and go about your day. Doing your laundry or practicing your pole dancing, whatever it is you need time for. And I also have my father and son vlogs over there, which are not actually the kid. I got to tell you, I got to be full disclosure. The kid doesn't talk; just sits in the background, eye candy. So you can either listen to me and ignore him, or just look at him and get lost in his eyes and drown me out. Whatever. Either way, we talk about daily stuff, things that are happening in our lives. And things that are happening in Japan, other issues. I also answer questions while he's sitting around. And lots of other videos coming out. J-News on that channel and on this channel, depending on how edited they are. This channel is mostly reserved for more edited things. So thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with many more videos. In fact, right after this, I'm going to try to put one out. It probably won't be out for the next 12 hours, but check that out too. And if you feel like it, check out the links for other ways to support me. And find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, things like that. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon.